Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Selfish Truth. I'm Niels Hansen, and I want to talk about something that I was recently tweeting about, and because Twitter can get you into such trouble from people misinterpreting such a limited number of characters, I thought I'd make a video about it. And I'm going to tell you right now, it stems from a tweet that I made, and I'm not going to be able to say this verbatim, but it's basically is people that rate videos, and then I said particularly those dislikers, you know, people that dislike videos, are the sheep of YouTube. You believe that you actually influence the content created by YouTubers. And it was something along those lines anyway, at least that beginning part. And then people were like, you know, are you saying I shouldn't rate at all? This is a waste of time rating. That's not, you know, it's like, no, and then I have to respond to that, and then they're like, whoa, what about this? Is this what you're saying? No, that's not what I'm like, Twitter is a horrible place. And of course, it's my fault. It can be misinterpreted very, very easily, especially with a statement like that. What I'm saying is, I think that dislikes on videos are a bad idea. And I'm gonna explain. And already listen to the video before you start flying off the handle. Because I know as soon as I say something like that, the same thing with Twitter, because I see it in almost every long video. As soon as they say something like that, they're like, blah, blah, blah. Listen to the entire fucking video before you start, you know, giving your opinion, you know? Sometimes opinions, although everyone's entitled to them, are based on ignorance. And really, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you should share it, especially if you're gonna look like a dumbass. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest with you. I hate this whole idea, everyone should have an opinion and have the right to, you know, share it. You also have the right to look like a complete fucking dumbass for sharing an ignorant opinion. It's sometimes better to sit back, listen to what they say, and then go, oh, okay, I get it now, blah, blah, blah. I still disagree with you, but this is why. I have to put that out there. I don't know. That's like a whole new video that I could put out there. And again, welcome to The Selfish Truth. I don't sugarcoat things. I just speak my mind. So this whole rating thing, it's not that I'm saying to discourage you from rating. I think that the dislike button is counterproductive. I think it's counterproductive, and I think the like button alone does the job without having to have someone get hammered and their you know, their ego and their I don't know, not just their ego, their drive to be smashed apart by the wretched public, by the public's opinions, because they have the right to do so. They destroy people. And a perfect example I'm going to give you is Rebecca Black. Remember? It's Friday, Friday. And, you know, listen, I'm one of the first people to admit it's not exactly a song that I like. I listen to Tool. I like, you know, they write 14-minute songs about crazy things and stories. And whether you like that type of music doesn't matter. You know, I like Led Zeppelin. I like a whole, you know, smosh, a mosaic of music. Except for country. I really don't like country songs. Woohoo! Don't like them. But Rebecca Black, so she put it out there. Yes, you know what? There were issues. Based on her own opinions, we didn't like it. But what that does is it destroys them. It destroys someone. And you know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you. At least she's doing something with her life. At least she's trying something, which is more than I can say for the general public, who do absolutely fuck all with their lives, except to, you know, put other people down, make fun of them. And yet, you know what? At the end of the day, you got nothing to be shaking your fist at, you know, your finger at, and making fun of other people. You know what? Enjoy yourself lining up at the friggin' welfare line or whatever. And I'm not putting you down in terms of if you've got hardships and you're on social benefits and everything like that, but people are quick to judge, especially if you're young. You think it's funny because, you know, you haven't grown up there. Wait till you actually have to start, you know, you're out of mommy and daddy's house and you start having to provide for your own life. You start having to make your own life and everything like that. You would be lucky as hell to even get the presents, you know, that Rebecca Black got. I mean, it was so bad, but look what happened. She ended up in a video with Katy Perry, and it doesn't matter one iota if you like Katy Perry's blah, blah, blah. Guess what? She still did way more than you ever will in your life. That is a fact. A fact. I'm jealous of it. I'm like, oh man, she get hammered and she get in a friggin' video with her? She's good, and at least she did something recognizable, despite the fact that the general public took a shit on her. You know what I mean? Everyone like, oh yeah, just nasty, vile things in the comments. One thing that I liked that YouTube has done, and I've mentioned this already before, is that they allow for filtered comments. So just like on this channel, if you start running your mouth, instead of sharing an opinion and trying to do it in a reasonably intelligent manner, no one will see your comment. It's not going to appear. I have a lot of comments, and I go through them, not to necessarily to read the comments. I go through them so that people that are sharing it aren't being complete douchebags. Because, quite honestly, I don't give a shit if you have an opinion or not. If you can't do it in a nice manner and convey that information, whether it's constructive or not, I don't want to hear you. And I don't want other people to hear the ignorance and possibly be dumber by listening and reading stuff like that. I think it's horrible. And I think the dislike button does that. I think it can destroy people's motivation. If you had a channel every week and you do a video, 1,000 views on every video, and on average you're about 100 likes or so on there, and you tried something completely different, you put it out there, and you've got 2,000 views, and you know what, you got 400 likes. So a noticeable increase. That alone, without the dislike button at all, would tell you, you know what, this is actually a little bit more entertaining, more people wanted to watch it, and more people, percentage-wise, liked it, without having that dislike button, without saying, oh, well, this number of people absolutely hated it. Who cares? Drive, you're trying something new, and it's encouragement. It's about being constructive. Dislike button adds absolutely no constructive criticism other to say it's shit. It's the same as someone going into the comments saying, you know what, this is garbage. Oh, thanks. Can I make it better? You should go kill yourself, blah, blah, blah. Those people and those opinions are useless. At least you're trying something. Even if it is absolutely horrible, for your established audience, that indicator alone will be encouraging for you. Even if you just normally get 1 or 2 likes, all of a sudden you got 10 likes, you're like, oh, people really liked it in comparison to what I've previously done, and that'll allow you to keep going forward. It'll motivate you instead of being destroyed by the wretched, you know, opinions and just the way that the general public acts. I think it's disgusting. I hate it. I think they should get rid of it. You know, people profess as an adult, when you mature, hopefully, you know, in life, as people mature, and this isn't always true, because believe me, there are a lot of adults out there that are just disgusting. You know, the same ignorance flows. It doesn't matter if you're 60 some odd, you know, if you're an ignorant kid and ignorant in your teens and 20s, you're gonna remain probably ignorant till the day you're pushing up daisies, till you're worm feed. It's just, that's the way it is, and that's the way society and, you know, the bell curve of intelligence. It just happens that way. But what was I even saying? The dislike, you know, people talk about, you know, promoting peace in this world. Oh, let's have world peace. Stop the wars and stop this. These same people that you'll get the masses on, you know, stop the corruption in the government. It's like people are so goddamn hypocritical in this world. They act as if they're actually good people. They think in one respect that they're good people. You know, oh, I don't want the government intervening. We'll fight for our rights and our freedom and everything like that. Oh, that's so good. What a nice person you are. And then you turn around and you shit on someone like Rebecca Black, whether or not you like it. Did she deserve all of that? Did she deserve to be smashed down because you didn't really like her particular song? Did she deserve to be ridiculed by everyone? Oh, you're such a good person, aren't you? Hey, world peace. Let's stop the wars. Stop people from getting hurt. Except for her. Let's actually bash her online. She's trying something. She's, you know, whether or not it was good or not, she's at least doing something in her life. But she didn't like it. So let's take the opportunity to ridicule her, to make fun of her, because that's really good. This is why I don't like the dislike button. I think it's absolutely garbage. If you want to like something, like something. The other thing is that I said that they're sheep because people that dislike it, they're not there. Most of the people watch the videos, especially on our channel, when we're, you know, on our gaming channel, whatever, very positive community. We put out, you know, very consistent content. And we know, based on the views, that this is something that they like. When they don't like it, you know, we can look at that in the dislikes. But I find that even without them, I basically look at the views and I look at the likes. That's it. The dislikes are from people that I don't give a crap about. You don't like it? Go to another channel, unsub. I really don't give a rat's ass. I'm not going to change what something that majority and the medium or the status quo is being met, and most people like it. Most of the people that subscribe like it. But then all of a sudden something is different, you don't like it, you're going to try and change the world and dislike. I find it's like they either want to put someone down, in the case of like Rebecca Black, or whatever, Rebecca Black, where they just, you know, they think it's a great way to stand up and smash this person down like you're going to stop them. Meanwhile, she actually used that, good for her, to, you know, as leverage to push forward, you know, and again, done something that most of you will do nothing in your life. You know, you'll continue to criticize. I'm sure if someone looked at your life overall, there would be a bash fest. So simple to make fun of you and your life. What you haven't done, what you failed at in life, what your struggles are, Wouldn't that be nice if someone did that to you? No, not at all. I would never do that to you. I wouldn't want to do that to you. I would want to encourage you. I don't want people to be miserable. It disgusts me when I see that, and I find the dislike is like that. If you don't like something, if something that's not there, you know, there's something that, unless it's like animal abuse or something, or something that's like vile and wretched, you know, something where someone is hurt or an animal is hurt or something that's, you know, very distinctly. It's not just about subjective artistic impression or something like that, or oh, I didn't like the music, or I didn't like that video. And if you're going to dislike it, at least have the balls, or at least the humanity, and be nice and compassionate to say, this, I dislike the video and this is why. Give them a reason so that they can try to improve, or at least say, oh, you know what, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that because people won't like it. Be helpful instead of being a complete douchebag. Anyway, that's it. I had to express myself because I know the tweet, I couldn't do that. I'm in 12, you know, however minutes how long this is. You know, I couldn't express that in 144 characters on Twitter. I'd be there forever. But that's just it. If you're gonna watch something, and I don't care if it's on our channel or anywhere else, either like it or just leave the channel. Don't sit there and bash. Don't dislike it. Don't be a douchebag. And especially if you're going to be a goddamn hypocrite and act like you're an actually good person. Because I don't find people that do that. And it's not about a freedom of expression and your freedom of choice and your freedom. I'm giving my opinion. If your opinion actually hurts people and pushes them down in any way, then your opinion should you should just put it away and leave it there. Be a good person for once in your life. You know, and if you're going to do that, at least be honest about being an asshole, and just don't go around saying, oh, you're against war, you're against this, and oh, poor this person, and be compassionate about one thing and yet put other people down in another regard, because that's hypocritical. You know what I mean? If you're going to be a complete devil, wretched, putrid piece of human being, be consistent across the board. Really, I just would like to see the dislikes gone. I like the idea of, you know, the filtered comments. You use that all the time. But I'd like to see that dislike go away, because I just think it's not creative. It's not helping us. It's not pushing forward. And people, again, I'm going to say it, people like Rebecca Black that are actually going out there and trying something, whether or not people are going to like it, they're going to get hammered down. You know, they're trying to go out there and are trying to make something of their lives, in comparison to the masses who do fuck all throughout their entire lives, and yet have an opinion about everything, and aren't scared to put everyone else down. That's it. Welcome to the Selfish Truth. As in real life, same on YouTube, don't be a sheep. Be creative, you know, be supportive, help people that you want to help. Don't be a douchebag. Don't be a wretched human being. Be something positive. You know, make this place a better place. I don't care if it's just videos. Be a good person, you know? Like I try to be. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See you later.